Welcome back to another episode of the March to Rocktober. Last episode, we went down to the farm to fast track a starting pitcher. We had a successful enough game, and then at the end of the episode, we were able to call him up to the big league squad. And from that fast track, Bradley Blaylock, I feel like I was calling him Brady Blaylock last episode, but Bradley Blaylock got himself a 6 overall increase and a potential increase up to a B. So he's been placed in the rotation. He knocks Kyle Freeland out of the rotation. But to start today's episode, we get a chance to player lock with him one more time. And if we succeed again, now that he's in the big leagues, he'll get another attribute increase. If it's another full 6 overall, he becomes a 74, and that would put him 1 overall higher than German Marquez. So technically, he'd kind of be our new ace. We're creating new stars here in Colorado. So let's go ahead, get right to it. We're on the road against the Rangers, which just the game before we played, I was in control the whole team. I actually blew a lead, so we got a lot of snowflakes. So being successful in this with Brady Blaylock right here is even bigger than just him getting better, but we also would have a chance to negate some of those snowflakes with a win today. But then a win today would also mean another fireball, and the less snowflakes, the less negative momentum losses we can have, especially this early on, the better. And that's going to be a 2-pitch out in Bradley Blaylock's first batter face in the MLB. I don't know why my brain keeps wanting to call him Brady. Like, I didn't even see the L in his name, but also I would have had to not see the E, because what would Brady make sense if it was Bradey? That's 2 pitches, 2 outs. I would hope, actually, we should wait till the ball is actually in the glove. Been playing this game a lot on my own to grind out some Diamond Dynasty stuff, and it seems like my outfielders keep dropping fly balls, so nothing is safe anymore. And Seager is being annoying. Look at the 3 takes he has to get this to a 3-2 count. I still don't want to give him anything to hit. Haven't broken out the curve yet. Maybe this is what fools him. Nope. And it's against the shift. Yeah, 22 speed unshifted. There is no chance that that's a double. At least it's a 2-out double. We can still get out of this. Even a base hit isn't likely to get him a run here. Man, I know that wasn't a good pitch, but I'm telling you, the most frustrating thing I feel like so far this year about pitching to the CPU is they seem way more disciplined. Like last year, you know, there was some times where the CPU was annoying, taking pitches just off the plate, fouling everything off, but this year it's like every at bat, it feels like. And that should, hopefully, we've got good fielding at second. There we go. All right, and Bradley's pumped. Okay, there we go. Good to steal the first 2 strikes instead of missing off the plate. And then we get a chase on strike 3. There we go. Grounder. We should be able to make this play too. There we go. That is one thing that's nice about this team. With all of our shortcomings, you know what? Let's not go up and into Garcia. With all of our shortcomings, we do have a really solid defense. Doesn't help there. It's okay. If there's any time to allow hits, it's with 2 outs, and that's what we've done twice now. All right, this is becoming the same thing we experienced in Albert Suarez's player lock. So this must just be how it is in the big leagues. You can get 2 outs easily, and then that 3rd out is impossible. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, that play is made. I mean, at least we're through 2 innings without giving up anything, but my God, can we just get a clean 3rd out? See, now we're not throwing strikes. This dude's got perfect discipline. There we go. Get him fooled a little bit. Was expecting a 2-0 fastball. You're not going to get it. Now he's bunting? Okay, that's going foul. On a 2-1 count, though, we're bunting. I'm just going to challenge him. He's the 9-hole hitter for a reason, right? It's going to take me like 80 pitches to get through 4 innings. Okay, that play should be made. We're giving up a lot of contact. Not many strikeouts for Blaylock on the board. That's fine. I'd rather a 1-pitch fly out than, you know, an 8-pitch anything else. Okay, there we go. It was flipped this time. It took a bunch of pitches to get the first out, and then 1-pitch outs for out 2 and 3. Wow, Seager taken to 0-2. That was very helpful. Berger with the weak pop fly. All right. And we got Jock Peterson again. Man, that's twice we've gotten him on 3 pitches, with the strikeout pitch being that changeup low. All right, man, come on. How about some run support? I'm tired of these pitcher-player locks being pitcher duels. I feel like between last episode having a major league and a minor league pitching player lock, and now so far today, we've only gotten like 1 run of offense in all these innings I've been on the mound for. There we go, dude. That changeup low. If we can get to 2 strikes, that seems to be the pitch. Roll over from Adolis. He only has 47 speed. I would not have guessed that. Oh, what a spot for that curve. Brady Blaylock is figuring some things out here. I called him Brady again. Oh my God. Bradley. Brad Blaylock. Bradley. That's going to get down. Oh my God. Okay, that one's not going to drop in, right? We're not going to let 2 of them get down. Ooh, he's taking off. Can we get him? 59 speed? That wasn't even close. Come on, roll over. We got to make this play. That's a little bit more speed this time. No, defense. Don't fail me here. Okay, that has to be 2. Seager's slow. We got it. We're out of another one. That's 6 scoreless for Bradley Blaylock. I feel like regardless of what happens from here on out, he'd probably get taken out of the game before anything can go wrong and we wouldn't get the attribute boost. But I'm more focused on winning the game. We need that positive, we need the win, and we need the positive momentum to get rid of all the negative momentum we got. And we still have no runs on the board. Come on, team. There we go, dude. A couple front door curves too have been nice pitches. That was some hard contact. That might be the first legitimately hard hit ball maybe all game. I feel like Jock Peterson was due though. We weren't going to keep doing to him what we had been doing to him. We are definitely starting to run low on energy. We're down into the yellow, and we have been for pretty much this whole inning so far. So we're going to start losing it, I guess, even though the entire par was in the zone except for the one part that snuck out to. Okay, this dude's being annoying now. Higgy, just give it up. We're good. We got a guy there that's not carrying. We're down into the red, though, after that last pitch. Roll over. McMahon. All right, that's 7 scoreless for Blaylock. Do we see that being it for him? Has the CPU learned? It has not. And we still don't have any run support. I don't know, when we had that game with Suarez and he got taken out after 7 innings when he was out of gas, I was like, all right, I think maybe the CPU finally figured out when to take out your pitcher in a player lock, but I guess not. This is probably going to be our last pitch before we get that exclamation point popping up. No, we got 1 more. All right. Can we get 3 outs on this 1 pitch? Can't even get 1 out. Oh, and he's going to get an extra base because our left fielder decided not to field it. Nice. All right, and that's going to take me out. But of course, we had to set up the run to score before that could happen. We're so not going to win this game. It's going to be like a 2-0 loss. We're going to get extra negative momentum. It's also going to be a momentumless loss. I mean, we're going to have succeeded with Blaylock, but in terms of game outcome, this is going to be about as bad as it could have been. Yep, there we go. 6-2. What happened? We came out of the game in the 8th. It was scoreless. 6 runs were allowed. We'll focus on the positives. It's still very early in the season. Even if we literally lose the next like 7 games in a row, we're fine. It's still early. If we lose 7 games in a row, I think that would only bring us back down to 500, which is still better than we should be at this point anyway. But yeah, that is a huge wow. We're getting shafted. We should not have gotten as much negative as we did from the loss to end last episode. And then we're getting even more after I did everything I could. At least we snuck in a win. That wasn't too bad then. We snuck in a win. We get to play another game before too long, although it's another player lock. This is with our what probably is our star player though, Brenton Doyle. This is a big one. Let's see about our record situation. Still 4 games up. I mean, the Dodgers are pulling away. Other teams are catching us, but like I said, it's still early. The focus is still on acquiring talent so we can make our push in the second half. So I'd say being where we are, we're still way ahead of schedule. Now let's see about Blaylock. lock. Let's see what that attribute boost became. He is all the way up to a 74. Got another +6 to all the per 9s, +1 to everything else. So, I mean, you know, it's not like he's some incredible looking pitcher all of a sudden, but a 74, that obviously makes him our highest overall starting pitcher. We've also transformed our starting rotation, so we only have one under 70 overall left, even though Suarez might be getting there soon. The regression is hitting him for sure. But also in the bullpen, we only have one more under 60 overall. Granted, we still don't have any over 60 overall, but at least by the ratings, we're starting to come around. I wonder if that's translated into our ranking changing at all. No, we're still 29th. Okay. Although I do think our pitching was 30th. All right, but let's take a look at Doyle real quick before his player lock. He's up to an 85 now. I wouldn't say he's having a crazy good season, but also I don't think his hitting is necessarily the reason he's at an 85. So I don't think it would have been fair to expect too much more out of him. I mean, he's pretty much in line with what he did last year, but a success in this player lock and that performance boost, I would imagine, would really help his hitting going forward. And we're facing a lefty. I don't remember if that's good or not. I think he's pretty balanced across the board, so I guess this is a good matchup, at least in terms of righty lefty. All right, here we go. First AB, we're batting 7th, and we're already down 5-0. So I'm not seeing any reversal of this negative momentum from this one. That's gotta be, that could be 3. That could immediately lock up a performance boost. I'm gonna keep him at 2 though. We're not gonna risk it. Got to that a little quick. I forgot that's Johan Rojas in center. He's gonna prevent that extra base. But extra bases on the first swing is huge. I mean, again, that may have already locked up a 1+.
One on the way. To third. Boom.
All right, Tyro Estrada is driving us in. Kind of, I mean, I didn't press anything. We just went home on a grounder to third. Oh, and all of a sudden it's 5-2. We're making comebacks. I'm playing the field.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center.
Okay, I'm there. I'm not the biggest fan of playing the outfield player locked. All right, at bat number 2, still 5-2. Still Christopher Sanchez out there. Ah, I think I moved the PCI too far. I don't know, I've mentioned this a few times. I have those increased stick sensitivity settings on so I can move the PCI in the zone a bit quicker, but that comes at the cost of being precise when something's in that spot. But I've been thinking about making an adjustment and anchoring my PCI low. Maybe that'll help me cover that lower third. I mean, then the PCI gets really extra sensitive when you're on the upper part. But I don't know. Maybe that would help me out. Yeah, actually, never mind. I don't want to miss a pitch like that. That was bad. Probably shouldn't be testing it out in a spot like this to begin with. Okay, we're drawing a walk. I mean, that's kind of big because that brings a tying run up to the plate. If Nolan Jones wants to do something, if he wants to be a hero, we set the table. No, but he's just going to hit one on the ground. I don't think... Yeah, nope. Well, I don't know. We're not guaranteed another at-bat. And we don't get another at-bat, but we get to see how the game ends. Why not? We can watch our guy, like, ground out or something, whatever he wants to do. Fly out? Oh, wait. I misjudged where that was going. Well, I don't know. I mean, you'd have to imagine we got a plus. We got a performance boost for that. Probably should be a 2+. Yeah, I figured, though. I figured the game doesn't know how to assess performance, I feel like. I mean, our one hit we produced was a double, was extra bases. We only got 3 plate appearances total, and we drew a walk. We had a 667 on base percentage, and you're gonna say that's only good enough to get a 1 out of 3+? I mean, 3 plate appearances, 2 successes out of 3, 2+. It's as easy as that. I don't know, at least we got something for Doyle, but man, all these snowflakes building up are not nice. Like, I really can't help but feel like the game is just being cruel lately with how many snowflakes it gave me for that loss, and now just keep loading me into player locks where the team doesn't succeed. Here we go. All right, finally a chance to take control of the team again. This is a tough stretch too. 4 games against the Phillies and now 3 against the Yankees. What do we have though? It's a tie game, top 7. We have dropped under 500 and the projected wins have gone down. Yeah, this was a rough stretch. I don't know, but with the Dodgers in our division, the division division never really seems within reach, but we're only 1.5 out of the wild card. So like we're not even that far behind right now, which I guess maybe this is a good time to take a look at the standings real quick. I know you guys normally like being kept up to date with how the league is doing throughout the season. So we're about 50 games in. We already have seen our division and how it's lined up. Moving to the NL Central, it's the Pirates out front right now. This is a very close division race up and down though. You got the Phillies in the East. They're actually doing better than the Dodgers. 712 winning percentage. Dodgers 692. Braves are hanging around though. The Mets. That's actually crazy. Second, third, and fourth ranked teams all in the same division. Moving to the AL in the West, it's the Rangers. So that's another division leader we just had to face. The A's though, look at the A's keeping pace with the Rangers. I mean, this is also a pretty tight race up and down. Only 5 games separate the whole division. AL Central, let's see how bad the White Sox are doing. 14-38. But the Tigers leading the division. 37-16. That's better than the Dodgers too, percentage wise. And then finally, AL East, you've got the Yankees out front. Jays, the only other team at 500. So the Orioles, the 5th ranked team, the best ranked team in the American League, not even 500 right now. All right, well, anyway, let's pick things back up here. 3-3 tie against the Yankees. We have a jam to get out of too. 2 on, only 1 out. This is not going to be easy. I will say though, this is a good balance to have. I'm glad we're not like loading in with the lead so we have another chance to blow it, but I'm also kind of glad we're not loading in losing. I feel like a tie game that gives us a nice balance between being able to win and not risking a ton of negative momentum if we don't. Maybe we take out Vodnik. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that because this seems like the spot we should bring in Kinley. I know I was talking last episode about moving him to a closer or to the closer role. I didn't do that, but I did move him to the setup role. But this is maybe the highest leverage spot we might see, you know, 2 on, 1 on second, clutch rating active, which is his strength. All right, let's see what he can do. I mean, man, if he can get like a first pitch grounder double play from Stanton. Okay, I gotta hit my spots for that. That's going to be 2. That's exactly what we wanted to see. It just took a few extra pitches. We're out of it, though. We might be able to leave Kinley in for the 8th as well. Looks like Gomber actually had a solid start. I forgot to look at what's gone on in this game, but we kind of see it there. 1 allowed and 6 after a rough start that we saw earlier. How about our offense? I feel like I haven't done much of this. I've kind of forgotten to look at the box scores going into games. We have a Tolia homer, and you know what? I actually think this might be a good spot with Stallings leading off weak against righties. McMahon's on the bench today. We'll bring him in to pinch hit. Let's get something started here in the bottom of the 7th. Guess I didn't really realize it was Garrett Cole on the mound and he's still got a lot of energy left. How does that make sense? Let's get through, please. I said please. Why? Oh, and now I'm late on the change. The perfect change, right on the edge of the zone. Why do we have to face Cole and why can't we be running up his pitch count? Weak rollover on a hanging knuckle curve. All right, I think this will actually work out kind of perfectly though. I'll leave McMahon in the game. I'll bring in Hunter Goodman for Farmer. So yeah, let's do that. And then obviously we'll just swap around their positions. All right, all good now. And I am sticking with Kinley. There we go. Got him way out in front of the slider. Okay, another, well, okay, yeah, we're good. Another out. Okay, they're going to the bench. Oswaldo Cabrera is batting .342. That should get him though. All right, nice 1-2-3 inning from Kinley. We got to score though, and we got to score multiple because I still don't trust Gilbreth with a 1-run lead if we get that. They are taking Cole out. That's going to help. I thought I saw that. I still didn't wait back. I thought I saw that again. I definitely waited back that time. That had to have been a different issue. I barely moved the... Ah, that's brutal. Oh, that's brutal too. Dude. Wow, I am getting eaten alive. They're pitching perfectly. Come on, Tolia. He's having a big game. Make it even bigger. All right, we worked it back, drew the walk. That's the go-ahead run on first. Now it's up to Fernandez. It's up to the rookie. Put one in the gap. That'll give us the lead. or ground out on the first pitch. All right, well, no safe situation today. We're going to Gilbreth. I'm due for a successful outing with him, right? See, the thing is, probably because of all of our losses in a row, our bullpen is very depleted right now. So the only other arm I have with full energy out there is Senzatella. That's a good start, Gilbreth. But my point is, we kind of have to walk it off in the bottom half of the ninth here, or else I'm going to not feel too good about the rest of this one. Okay, he just did not make contact. Straight up, the bat did not touch the ball on that pitch. All these foul balls in a row, and they're doing that to me. And then he takes it. Okay. That should do it. Good job from Gilbreth. 1, 2, 3 with 2 strikeouts. We finally saw him pitch well. We gotta walk it off now. And of course, we have 7, 8, 9 coming up to do it. But hey, 7 is Hilliard. He's already gone deep today. And they're sticking with the same arm out there. It didn't seem to help me in the inning of seeing his pitches. Man, I think I also just saw at the bottom of the screen the Yankees are on a 10-game winning streak. And I was too focused on things that don't matter. They're all so... He is not missed with that sinker. That was placed so perfectly. Come on, McMahon. Second at bat as a pinch hitter. Somebody's got to do it. Time it up. That was right down the middle. The break fooled me. What happened to me? All right, well, I'm going Senzatella. He's our last guy with energy out of the bullpen, but I don't feel good about it. He's a 60 overall. Ooh, we got Volpe looking on the outside corner. And now it's Judge. Do you put him on in this spot? I'm not always the biggest fan of intentionally walking people. But then that's an extra base runner on if something goes wrong. I'm still gonna do it. I feel like you don't face Judge in this spot. I hate intentional walks though, man. I hate it. Because all I can think of is now if there's a ball in the gap or if Stanton does get a hold of one, that's just one extra run we allowed. Okay, that's a little scary, but it's right to us and left, so I guess it worked out for that at bat. Still got to get one more out though. And we jammed him. All right, that should set us up in a good spot to win. We only need one run, and we have our free runner on second. We have Nolan Jones. He has good clutch, right? Yeah, 69 clutch is good. I'm gonna swing the bat with him then. I was thinking about maybe trying to bunt McMahon over to third, but we'll just swing with Jones and win it. I don't think that's going, but it's gonna win it regardless. One pitch in the 10th, we're back. That was a huge win. I mean, like I said when I got distracted earlier, the Yankees were on a 10-game winning streak. We were on a whatever game losing streak we were on. We needed that so bad. I mean, sure, we had a tough episode in terms of losing games today, but that's gonna right the ship here right at the end. We're gonna get, okay, 3 base and then 1 extra for the walk-off. That's kind of what I assumed loading into the game tied, but that'll for sure erase whatever negative momentum we still had, and it should give us a little bit of positive. I still feel like it might be good for us to get another quick turnaround, maybe only sim a game or 2 before turning around and playing the next one. Then that way we could build up our fireball even more. Okay, at least we win the series against the Yankees. The Cubs, we lose the series to them. Would have liked the chance to play that last game. And wow, another pitcher player lock, but this time it's to hop in with Austin Gomber to throw a perfect game. Talk about getting momentum. If we can complete this, that's a full meter of fireballs. And that also to me sounds like the perfect way to start next episode. But as always, guys, make sure you hit that like button for me if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you've been enjoying the series so far. But thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you next time.